Today, we are going to talk about the difference between hair conditioners and hair treatments. It seems like we use those terms kind of interchangeably, but they have distinct differences. And oftentimes, if you don't know what the difference is, you're using one and you're expecting a certain kind of result and you're not going to get it. Hey, welcome to another video. Welcome to the Bajo channel. This is the home of self-care, beauty, wellness, and any and everything that'll help you to become the more empowered version of you. Today, we are going to talk about the difference between hair conditioners and hair treatments. It seems like we use those terms kind of interchangeably, but they have distinct differences. And oftentimes, if you don't know what the difference is, you're using one and you're expecting a certain kind of result and you're not going to get it. So I want to start with a few ways that you understand what conditioning the hair is, just conditioning. So I listed a few ways here, and I'm going to share them with you. So first, for a conditioner, the purpose of a conditioner is to detangle, soften, and add shine. I would look at a conditioner more like fabric softener to a laundry. When you're washing your clothes and before you dry them, it goes through the softening cycle. And that's when you add the fabric softener in that cycle. The purpose of the softener, the fabric softener, is to kind of condition the clothes, make them a little more pliable. They have great fragrances. They add a different level of aroma to your clothing. So conditioning is similar to that. It's more like, it's more for softening. A lot of times our hair is tangly. You want to put a softening agent, a conditioner, to just soften your hair so you can make it more easily comb through, like easily pliable. Because when your hair is not pliable, what happens is we tend to kind of rip through those tangles or rip through that thickness, and we actually are damaging our hair. And you believe that you're conditioning your hair, but you could be damaging it all at the same time, not understanding what a conditioner versus a treatment is. Sometimes your hair is breaking so bad, and we just like, I just need to condition my hair. I need to condition my hair. I need to condition my hair. So you go grab something that makes your hair feel soft. And in your mind, you believe, right, that it's getting better because it has softened. No, your hair has softened because, one, your hair is wet. Two, you're adding a conditioner that has certain oils and different ingredients that's going to just render that hair to kind of like relax and not be so stiff. So conditioners are great, but you can't use them for everything. You cannot use a conditioner for everything. Also, sometimes a conditioner is used when you're doing certain styles, right? So usually, like, say you're doing a wet style, a style that require you to style it while it's wet. When you put a conditioner in prior to those styles, and me personally, like when I'm using a regular conditioner, I rinse that conditioner out. But if I'm doing like a set or like a twist or something that's going to require me to style that hair while it's wet, I leave a little bit of the conditioner in the hair. I don't completely rinse a regular conditioner out. I'll rinse about 85% of it out, maybe 90%, and I'll leave about 10% in, just so that it's sort of kind of like it serves as a leave-in conditioner, so that once the hair is styled and once the hair is dry, it still has this level of softness. It's like it adds this level. It adds like a layer of thickness, or like a layer of protection to that wet style. So a conditioner is completely different from a treatment. Even even the ingredients in conditioners, it has certain levels of keratin. It has certain levels of essential oils and amino acids, low levels, very low levels. And it have higher levels of like softening agents, those coagulants that just render the hair to be soft. And it could be anything from, we used to lose cholesterol, all different types of softening agents. It's just to make that hair soft, and it's simply to make that hair pliable. And what happens is when you don't understand the difference between a conditioner, you will believe that it's a treatment and it's doing something that it's actually not. A conditioner, another thing, but a treatment is a treatment only works on that cuticle level of the hair. We spoke about that in a few videos prior about you have different layers of your scalp that allows the hair to be penetrated in a certain way. That first layer is the cuticle layer. Conditioner is only penetrating that cuticle layer. That is it. Because that's the purpose of it. It's just to allow when your hair is wet, your cuticle on your scalp open up automatically. As soon as you wet your hair, that cuticle opens up. Now you're putting in a product that's just going to penetrate that cuticle layer because it's open, and it's only going to make your hair soft. Also, the difference between a conditioner and a treatment is that the time that you leave it on your hair is going to be different from the time that you leave a treatment on. A conditioner generally can stay on from 1 minute to 5 minutes, and it's good. It's done what it has to do. You can leave it on as long as you want to, but generally a regular conditioner, 5 minutes or so, it's done. Some people leave it on for 10 minutes, and that's fine. But after about 5 minutes or so, it's pretty much have done what it needs to do, because it can't go any further than that cuticle layer to give you the result that you might be looking for. Now, I'm going to jump over to a hair treatment. Now, that's completely different. A hair treatment now is aimed for a specific issue. Whether your hair is dry, whether your hair is damaged, whether your hair is breaking, that treatment is specially formulated with a high concentration of oils and active ingredients that's going to stop or promote or whatever it is that you're trying to do. A treatment is aimed at nourishing and restoring. And whereas the conditioner have low levels of these active ingredients, a treatment is going to have much more concentrated levels of these ingredients that's going to restore, repair, stop breakage, stop damage. Also, a treatment is going to be left on much longer. Now, whereas a conditioner stops kind of doing what it do at 5 minutes, a treatment just starts probably at about 5 minutes. You can leave a treatment on from 5 minutes to almost 30 minutes because now it's penetrating a different layer of the hair. Whereas the conditioner is only going to penetrate the first layer of the hair, which is the cuticle layer. The treatment is going to penetrate the cortex. And we spoke about that without geeking out too much or whatever. The cortex is that deeper level of that hair that allows you to target that root area. Like we spoke about the cortex, that's that second layer. That cortex is how you have to penetrate the cortex to even color your hair, to permanently color your hair. It's a certain layer of that scalp that has to open to allow color to, happen and for your hair to change to whatever color you're desiring it. That's the same level and area of the scalp that is penetrated in order for a treatment to take place. That is why usually with a treatment, you're going to sit under a dryer. The reason you sit under a dryer is because the heat allows those active ingredients to become more deeply dissolved within that hair. So that now that if you're targeting dry hair, or if you're targeting breaking hair, or if you're targeting your ends splitting so rapidly, or tangles, or whatever it is now able to go into that layer of your scalp and render you the benefits that you're looking for. That kind of makes sense. So a treatment and a conditioner is completely different. And usually also with a treatment, you don't give yourself a treatment. So a treatment differs from a conditioner in the frequency, and that like a conditioner, you can literally condition your hair every time you shampoo it because you want your hair to be soft every time, right? A treatment you're not going to do so frequently unless you're trying to target a certain problem. Say your hair is shedding rapidly or your hair is breaking rapidly. You might do a treatment once a week until you start seeing the results, till you start seeing that shedding slow down, or you start seeing the shedding kind of, lessen. And then eventually it will stop. And now with a treatment, you may do once a month just for maintenance. Because what happens is your hair go through so much wear and tear that once a month treating it is kind of like a preventive measure. So it doesn't go into that breaking stage or that splitting stage or those extremely dry stages. I always tell clients that if your hair is extremely dry, that's a perfect environment for your hair to completely break off. That's like anything. When anything is super dry and you try to break it, it pops easy. There's no moisture. When there's no moisture, there's no elasticity, no ability for it to stretch or even give some type of a pull without it breaking off. So moisture is so important. It's true across the board. My my face, our lips. When my lips get dry, my lips start cracking. And I start feeling like blistery within my lips, all because it's dry. But if I'm drinking enough water and I'm putting like moisturizer on my lip, it cannot do that. That's the same for your hair. When your hair is super dry, just to know like this is not good. It might not even be breaking yet, but it's an environment conducive for breaking and damage. And so when you see that, it's like, okay, you have to determine, do I need a conditioner or do I need a treatment? Sometimes when your hair is dry, you just need a good conditioner. Let it sit. Even with a conditioner, you can sit under the dryer with a regular conditioner. It's still only penetrating that cuticle layer, but it's giving it all that it has. Once it hit to a certain point, that's it. It's no more it's given. But a treatment is specifically designed to target specific issues that you may be having at one time or another. So that's it. Conditioner, treatment, completely different. And you have to know the difference before you go thinking that you're doing something that you're not doing. And I hate that. I hate when I'm doing something and I don't have all the information and I'm really trying to get a certain result and you're never going to get it because you have the wrong instrument in your hand to begin with. So I hope this has helped someone to understand the difference between what a hair conditioner is and what a hair treatment is. Completely different. And there's a vast array of different conditioners, different treatments. You have to know, and all conditioners, treatments are not created equal. So you have to choose those high quality conditioners or those higher quality treatments so that your hair can really have the result that you're looking for. It really does matter. So thank you so much for listening. This is the Bajo channel, home of self-care, beauty, wellness, and any and everything that'll help you to become the more empowered version of you. Thank you so much. And remember that self-care is the best care. Later.